called out your name, it was at that very moment I knew I would not be the same. You left me broken all alone, and now you will not pick up your phone. Did you think that would get me feeling down? No, that made me drive all around that old small town. Did you think I would drown in your pain? Hell to the no, let me explain. I drove up to that old dive bar on the corner of a new tomorrow. I thought I was going in to drink away my sorrows. Instead I danced the night away. Boom bopping, bar hopping, body rocking, foot stomping all night long. As you drove on by that old glowing neon sign, you seen me walking in with someone new. You thought you left me broken and alone, waiting for me to pick up that damn phone. Did you think I would move on? It was a new day you left for me tomorrow. Hell to the no, let me explain. I drove up to that old dive bar on the corner of a new tomorrow. I thought I was going in to drink away my sorrows. Instead I danced the night away. Boom bopping, bar hopping, body rocking, foot stomping all night long. Instead I danced the night away. Boom bopping, bar hopping, body rocking, foot stomping all night long. Hell to the no, let me explain. I drove up to that old dive bar on the corner of a new tomorrow. I thought I was going in to drink away my sorrows. Instead I danced the night away. Boom bopping, bar hopping, body rocking, foot stomping all night long. Instead I danced the night away. Boom bopping, bar hopping, body rocking, foot stomping all night long.
Lips is high, yeah, probably. I mean, what's the real deal here? Like, is this some sort of reverse sting? Like, you want people to think this? Like, how is this helpful for you? Is this really just tie prosecution in a knot at the end? What is this?
Nope.
I just think so.
TBI has my information on file, and I do not trust this. Sorry.
Now, there you could hear that. That was the response from Cher back to Lips saying, yeah, no, I'm not going to give you my information at all. So this was what Lips was busy doing in the early parts of all of this. Oh, Lips, you've been a bad girl.
Okay, contact the main office. I'll contact the main office for that info. An officer will contact you shortly. And then I kept telling him, no, this is fucking dumb. Like, what are you going to do now, Doc?
No. What's dumb is you already did the first one without telling them it's dumb. You should have said this is dumb and then not breach the intent of the law, Lips. No, you knew it was dumb, but you went ahead and you did dumb shit. Guess what? Don didn't do it. Candace didn't do it. You was the dumb one, baby. You was the dumb one.
I'm like, no cop's going to go to our house.
That's why I was like, okay.
Ooh, Lips. Chinga. Now, I want to show you something real quick, Lips. If the Wells let you listen to the video, then you would know how long the video was, right? Right, Lips. So the video that I have, why don't you go ahead and put the video out, Lips? Because I know if the Wells let you listen to it, you recorded it. Right? So you can see right here, my video, is 42 minutes long, 27 seconds. Yeah, 42:27. Why don't you go ahead and put yours out? That way we can see where in the video you said the stuff between me and Don about Cam happened. That didn't have shit to do with me at all. I want to hear in your video where you can hear me talking about Cam with Don. And then I'll play my 42-minute video that I made with the Wells and Candace, Don and Candace. And you'll see no jumps in the whole video at all, baby. You'll hear no jumps, see no jumps. Let's see it. That's what I want to see. I want to hear the video, baby. Because if you heard it, you know where it's at, right? So why the Wells mad at me for recording something I know you recorded, and you're a fake Fed? You're actually a fake Fed. Actually a fake one. Hold on. Nice job, Nicolina.
Bullshit. It was always a production. It was always a prank. There was always something we were trying to get him to do.
I got something. Do you remember when a TBI agent, Shannon Biggs, then there's like a number.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember Shannon Biggs? Well, it goes to show she does lie. At the very least. That's the very least it shows is that Lips a liar. Oh, my God, Lips. Oh, Jesus. Can you imagine the kind of fuckery that Lips would get involved with if her own child went missing? Oh, Jesus. Like, have you seen the title of some of this lady's videos? Lips is so trash. Look at the name of some of her videos. Cam lying about a situation he should have never made public. Well, it's not even about Summer anymore, I guess, is it? But she had one, there it was SW sacrificed. Like, the fact that the Wells still talk to you and you make videos like this. Look, did Don Wells shower? Oh my God, look at this. Of course you have a video that's been, I bet you I'll look back in 2 weeks and that video still be stuck on 666. Nobody fucks with you, Lips. Let me get you locked up though. Yep. Yep, you're in it for the wrong reason, clearly, Lips. Clearly. Yep. Clearly. Jesus, Lips. Get your life together. We're tired of watching you defeat yourself over and over and over and over. Oh, yeah, she's trifling about. She is just a trifling about. Oh, yes, emergency. In the worst way.
Do you remember that person, picture that you said does originated, blah, blah, blah? Hold on, I'm reading. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like reading this. Hold on.
It's not a screenshot. She actually texted this stuff to share like she was a TBI agent named Shannon Briggs, ID number such and such.
Let me get my text messages. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, we get you loud and clear, dumbass. Loud and clear.
Oh, I think I know exactly what you mean. When the TBI was like, you have information. We're coming to your door. We'll be there. Give me your name and your location. Yeah, I'm like, if this is the TBI, you already know
Transformative pause. Transformative pause.
my location.
Yes, that was. Listen to what I'm saying though. I got
Okay.
text messages and just.
Oh God, Gigi said at least those girls in prison to give her some eyebrows. Hell yeah. That's how you know that there's no vigor in Lips' life. She can't even put an arc in her eyebrows. She's just deflated all the way.
Read that. It wasn't a screenshot.
I know you're here listening too, Lips. Like you don't have anything else to do. I mean, actually, you won't make time for anything else. We've heard when people have decided to focus on you and your child is hungry at the same time. We know what happens, right? You're gonna feed the closed mouth of YouTube first. Yeah.
I got into my text messages and just read that to you. You understand what I'm saying?
They had you send that shit to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Wells had her send that shit to share. Check this out too. This is crazy. Look at this. So she says, Jody Sue Brown, do you know why Nicolina 777 is coming at you with lies, right? She's been outed by everyone for her nonstop lying. You also know my court situation has zero to do with Summer Wells too, right? Negative, we don't. Oh, and JSB, guess what? I never asked for any donations, nor have I said I needed to go to Tennessee because TDI wants my info. Stop that. And I haven't spoken a word to your monster in a very long while. Where do you get your info from? Because you're wrong. I can also prove I had nothing to do with Marlena losing her child. No, you can't, because you said it on your live stream. You're the one responsible for getting Journey.
I haven't spoken to your monster in a very long while. Well, how long, Lips? Because this was June 24th, 2023, and I don't think anybody knew you were speaking to Andy Bernard. Where is Andy these days? He's been staring clear in my chat. Weird for him. He's been like hanging around for 2 years, almost every chat. Then he comes back and Andy's just like sort of out of the fold. But Lips, what the fuck you mean you ain't talked to Andy in a very, very long time? What the hell you talking to Andy about? The link's there. Let me start it. Games, y'all.
Ripped from Marlena. It's exactly what you said, you liar. Don't try to take it back now. So what if I worded it wrong? Oh, God. Oh, God bless America. Oh, so what? Look at ass. Well, articulation is the difference between going to prison for 4 years or not. I said I had to wait till she lost her child. It was already in the process, you fool. All I did was talk her into not hiding from her court date. Do you now see why I won't be telling y'all what I found? I'm not here for games, JSB. I don't want your child taken from you if you're able to care for her. I'm a mother, Jody Sue. Don't listen to Nicolina. She's in the process of trying to have my children taken from me, and she's desperate right now to get me in trouble. Those are two different things. Trouble and getting your children taken away is two different things. You can have your children taken away and never see the inside.
So it's been years of threats against Nicolina's children with Lips. Lips has been threatening Nicolina's children for years. Is that what I'm hearing here? Lips, what's wrong with you?
Inside of a jail one. Now, trouble is trouble. You don't see the inside of a jail. Now, I guess me and Nicolina are kind of unwillingly back on the same team. Because you played around in my life far too much, lady. And she's in the process. Oh, oy. C'est la vie. Wow. I'm talking about a real deep Ernie Shell. Wow.
What's crazy is this was in 2023, January 24th, almost 3 years ago. And this is what we're doing today.
Glaring that I never did any of these things, right? I just said that I was. However, this sort of takes on a different tone, and at the same time, here I am, I find myself kind of questioning the wrong person in this particular thread, right? The hard drive stuff was, adequately for you. This particular thread, it takes on a different route because she clearly says it had nothing to do with you, right?
Yeah, and that's what, and I even said law enforcement had even told me that. Law enforcement told me that. When it comes to CSAM, here's what he's getting at there, Andrew. It's the intent. In any kind of predator investigation, there has to be intent. Intent is what they look for. When you bust predators, when you do this and that, they have to be an intent. Here, she plainly pretty much... she gives herself away with it. And it's not just once, Andrew. It's 2 or 3 different things she says. She knows these people, who to give them to. And she clears you at the end because what she says at the end is you had nothing to do with it. And that's what they're going to look at. They're going to look at the person who is actually the subject and the suspect of it. And they're going to say, well, if this is CSAM, it don't matter and what kind of photos they were. They don't have to be nudity. They don't have to be sexual in nature. The thing about it is they are used for sexual. You see what I'm saying? When you give them to people like that of intent, that's the intent right there. She plainly gives the intent away. That's the heart. That's what's going to get it right there. That's what's doing it. Now, here's the thing, Andrew, and this is not to scare you or nothing, but the thing about it is it happened on your panel. So when they do the investigation, they're not just going to go to point A, but they also have to do to point B too as well. And you're familiar, you know how this works from things that you've been around before. Correct, Benny?
No, absolutely. You are actually all of us. If you were to come here on my panel and break the law, I am legally a part of it. Right now, I knew that the conversation was going to go here, and so I had this pulled up already. Do you recognize the name that's highlighted here?
No, I do not. Should I?
You should actually.
Is that dude from? Oh, okay.
So this is one.
Yeah,
this is
I
other.
I kind of got it now. Yeah, I know. I recognize him.
Okay.
Now.
Do you know what one of his charges were?
Yup. Yes, I do. That fucking scumbag.
It was internet impersonation of a minor for the purposes of rape.
Yep.
You do understand that actually no one was raped, though, right?
No.
Yeah, he didn't rape anyone. He used a minor's imagery in an inappropriate way and then was charged with a sex crime. You see where all of this sort of, how it all sort of goes together, right? How things can seem one way, but then actually turn out a whole nother way, right?
Yeah, because that was like 2 weeks after that group tried to help, proclaimed to try to help me.
So let me say something. Let me say something. Let me pause real fast here on this on
I
Andrew.
reckon I see the date, Benny. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I see the date.
Right.
I never
And
really
you're
got
familiar.
into that whole situation with that dude. So,
But so before you go, Ernie, hold your thought. Don't lose it, because I'm going to lose mine first.
ADHD motherfucker.
Understanding that so many people do understand the lore, right? So what it looked, I'll just be honest with you. I don't know one sex offender in my real life. I encountered them in jail.
Sadly,
And
I
boy,
do too.
they lived hard, right? But my point is that the way that it could look, right, is that
Yep.
you know how to find certain networks. Fair enough?
No, they found me.
Okay, well, so the accessibility of networks that contain people like this could be kind of scary for people that aren't involved in this, right?
Yes.
Like so,
But I take away from this incident and my thing, when my takeaway with this,
This would be a really, really good fucking time to listen to this whole interview. I've been breaking it down in pieces, but they go deep into depth. I'll even put a pretty background on it for you. Sorry about my neighbors. They go into depth about Jeremy. Allison does during this interview. So I think it's important that we watch this right now, since I'm going to do a third live today. Give me a minute. Let me make it pretty for you. Oh no. Was it this one? This is the wrong live. Okay, this is Laura's live with Allison. I don't know if she said anything in this one. But let's listen to this one until I'll come back and look forward if she doesn't.
Hello. Hi, Allie. My name is Laura. These are for you. These are for you.
Thank you.
For you. You're welcome. My name is Laura. We're from out of state. We are here just to talk about Summer Wells. The only thing we're trying to do is dispel some rumors. And you hold the key. Sheriff's office holds the key. They're closed. So we just wanted to talk to you for a couple minutes. You're not on camera, nothing like that. We just want to talk. Is that okay?
Yeah, I can do it.
She's from Washington.
Girl,
She's
put
from
your-
Texas.
Put your slippers on.
I know it's cold.
Oh my
It's
God.
not cold.
It's not cold. It's not cold. Yeah, it is. I'm from upstate New York.
Really? I'm
Oh,
from Long
wow. I
Island,
did
in
not know
Queens.
that.
See, I knew I liked you.
No, I'm Texas.
It's still cold.
I'm from Washington. She's from Washington. She gets the cold, but I'm West Texas.
You never see it, or?
I don't like it. Oh, yeah, let me grab.
All right. Oh, grab my vape, please. Surrounded by smoke. Those are actually my cigarettes. I used to smoke Marlboro 100s when I smoked forever. I see they changed the box.
Yep.
So one of the main questions I have is about Grandis. We call Grandis everybody Grandma. The rumor is everybody always talks. I mean, you're on social media. Everybody talks about Don and Candace, Don and Candace, Don and Candace. We'll put aside those rumors for a minute. I have said from day one, Grandma, I think, is involved. And that's where nobody is focusing. I mean, the odds of two people going
why'd
missing.
she leave state all of a sudden?
I agree. And what are the odds that
She was with her that day.
I know it. And what are the odds that two people are going to be missing from the same family?
That's
Come
what I've
on.
been saying.
Yep. Like, come
That's
on.
when I brought to TVI's attention. I said, this ain't the first person
Yep.
in this family to go missing.
What'd they say?
They're just like, I can't believe you're calling. They're just, they go, yeah, something about her sister. I said, yeah. I said, I was close to her grandma at one time. Well, Grandis. And it's like, no.
No, it just doesn't make sense.
And then this baby comes up missing. Like, what the hell?
What do you think happened?
I think the mother and grandmother are involved in it.
In what way, though? Like, you think they actually killed her? You think, because there's a lot of speculation there was an accident. I watched Chris McDonough's interview 15 times, trying to get different stuff out of it. And trying to dispel rumors, and I'm watching. And one of the things I did discover, and you can confirm or deny, we went to Hippie House today, and I got, I'm a vapor, but when we went in there, it was like, okay, so you can't buy vapes here. You can only buy Delta 8 and nicotine. But one thing I learned was that you wouldn't buy vapes from somewhere else and then go there unless you're buying Delta 8. So I got the impression that Candace was buying Hunter Delta 8, or they were doing Delta 8. You agree?
Is Delta 8.
It's the weed that they sell.
It's like
It's
fake
like
weed.
Fake. like, it's crazy.
It's a big thing with.
but
I have
pretty
3
soon,
teenagers. It's a
like,
huge thing with teens.
in Texas,
Huge.
pretty soon they're trying to ban Delta 8 because we're a non-weed state. I think Tennessee is trying to get rid of Delta 8 too.
Alabama is too. I live in Alabama now. They are too.
Because we're not a legal weed state, so Delta 8 is so comparable to weed. They're trying to ban it. So we were wondering, was she trying to buy hundreds of weed?
I have 2 almost 17-year-olds
I don't
and a
know.
14-year-old.
Or
Delta
herself.
8 is
I don't
pretty
know.
rampant with teens.
I
Pretty rampant with teens because it's not legally pot, but it kind of is pot. Hi.
What does your sweatshirt say on the back? We're chilly.
They're not fresh.
Oh, I like it.
So one of the things that I caught
I
from
thought
the
it was a
interview
concert.
was you had said
That's what I wanted to know. I thought
pretty
it was a
much on a
concert.
scale of 1 to 10, at 10 that you don't think anything happened at the lake, and I agree with you.
No.
Yeah, I
Big
agree with that
concert.
too. But
Because-
that's
They pulled up here
okay.
and dropped him off at 2:30, and that's where everyone's going wrong. They're like, oh, Hunter was with them all day long. No, he was not. He was dropped off at my house at 2:30 p.m. And then
Okay, so
short
there's
time
another
later,
rumor.
short time later, his girlfriend's mom picked him up with his girlfriend.
There you go.
Probably just sick rumors.
Oh, the rumors are unreal. Unreal. I said, I'm going to go there, I'm going to talk to people, and I'm going to dispel a lot of these rumors because the rumors are too much. You know, did Candace ever talk about Rose at all? No? A little?
When she was drunk.
But Rose was younger than her, or Candace was
I used to
younger?
live up there. I live.
I think Rose is older than Candace.
Okay.
She is because she is older than Candace.
But when she disappeared, how old was Candace?
I think she was distracted.
How's Hunter doing?
I don't think she ever went to plant
He's really
flowers.
messed up.
I don't know.
A lot of
I
it
think
has to
she
do with
suffered
them.
a second
I know.
lack of
It makes me
personality
mad.
and whatnot.
He was not himself. I knew
was
something was
fine.
wrong.
He did.
And he will not talk. He's scared shitless. Maybe they threaten him because I know them to threaten kids and
And
they
later
threaten my
on-
grandkids.
Later on that night, Hunter shut down. And I didn't even know anything. And he had texted his girlfriend something. Her mom called me. I spazzed. Hunter was not himself. I called him a friend of mine because Grandma was home.
Yeah, sure, you come get me.
Yep.
I had to put my dirty clothes back
Oh my
on.
God, even you're almost in tears. And I said, what's wrong?
The reason I'm sharing this, I want people to keep in mind that Hunter was underage. That his grandmother states that she believes Candace was doing something to Hunter. That would make Hunter a victim. A witness and a victim. How do we know? I'm speculating here. That Andrew, Allie, and Candace didn't have a plan to use Hunter as an alibi. We know Candace was taking Hunter up to Ducktown weeks prior. How do we know Candace wasn't being recorded with Hunter somewhere on the black web? There was an incident I'm going to share again where Candace wouldn't allow the children to come off of the hill, and Allison had to call the police to get her children prior to Summer going missing. Prior to the Jose fight. I'm going to look for that. We're going to play that as well. And then I got something I shared on my community post that coincides with this in another case that I want to share with you. I'm still looking for the biker part. I don't have it ripped apart in this, so just bear with me while we're doing that and listen to this for a few minutes.
He wanted to talk to me, he wanted to come out of it or nothing. He was just sitting there rocking back and forth. My homegirl had to come. And we had all we could do to get him out of that house, out of his room, and sit him at this table. I had to call TBI back up. Maybe he was trying to...
Wait a minute.
Her and her mother.
Candace was sexually probably did do something to Hunter.
No, she did not!
Bullshit. Bullshit. I seen it with my own eyes. There was signs there. There was signs there. I didn't like it. I warned them. I backed the fuck up.
No.
Yeah, be in denial, but it truth hurts.
I think they were.
I think they were too because she gave them alcohol and shit, and the kid didn't know what was going on, and
Because that was essentially.
bothers me too. He's my grandson.
We all went to kid before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 17-year-old, well, she will be 17 in a few days. She was 12.
She was
She
12,
got in with the wrong group of kids. She had an older boyfriend.
and he was controlling and like
she kept running
it was
off with
horrible.
him. Every time she ran off, whether she was in state's custody or not, I was out here beating that pavement day in, day out.
Me too.
I missed the whole week.
And she would run
work
from
looking for her.
places, the lockup centers and
I didn't care
everything.
where
She called
was.
me.
When I found out where she was, I went banging on the chick's door.
Yep. So then everybody else.
Why do you feel like
He wasn't in the right state of mind when he came back, Ellie.
He wasn't talking. Like,
No.
I asked him how it was. He said fine. And then I didn't know anything about the alcohol at that time. His girlfriend's mom picked him up about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And when she came back with him, she goes, I got something to tell you. Hunter's got something to tell you. I'm like, what? He goes, Candace gave me alcohol.
In those puff.
That day.
Yes.
Yes.
And puff bars
Puff
at
bars.
the...
Swimming hole?
Yep. I said, what?
What kind of alcohol?
Those twisted teas.
what are puff bars?
They are a nicotine type of vape.
Why would she do that?
Why not? And the kids all like it.
All the kids do them around here, like,
So is it possible Hunter was under the influence?
Yes.
Yeah.
talk about it.
But he will not talk about. He wasn't the same when he came back.
Bad in and of
I'm
itself,
sorry.
You know that.
I'm sorry.
And I
Sorry.
get in trouble because he refused to go to school. The day after he was interrogated, we were interrogated by the TBI. Candace has a mouth short right now. Where's her grandmother? Well, with her mother. I'm in the bathroom, so I can't come to my son's rescue unless I take the toilet with me. And I said, Hunter, I'm like, who's here? He's like, Candace. Like,
Yeah.
and by the time I got out here, they were already left. I said, what did she say to you? What did they say to you? Did they threaten you? He goes, no, Mom, it's good. He goes, all they did was ask me what I told the TBI because they said that I could tell them because they're the ones that sent me. I said, first of all, I don't think they're the ones that sent me here. I said, you're on YouTube in a TikTok video. It was a matter of time before they came and got you because I was going to call them myself and tell, hey, look, my son was with them that day. Like, he's the one that's in the TikTok video because everyone's questioning, who's this boy that's in the TikTok video.
CPS came and they came down to interrogate my granddaughter.
I really would like to
Matter
say
of
to
fact,
them,
Candace's mother is the one that took my oldest granddaughter outside. My oldest granddaughter flipped her wig and slammed the door, cussed her out.
Candace's
Mother. And Candace, and she ran off, and she goes, well, your granddaughter ran off. And I said, she's fine, and she'll come back. I said, what'd you say to her? Well, she goes, I just said that, asked her what she said. I asked her what she said to CPS. I said, what do you mean? If you got nothing to hide. This is before even Summer came up missing. This
226.
Oh my God, it's them. I gotta go.
Come on, go.
It's Hunter's family.
Okay, let's go ask them
All
right
right,
to
let's
their
go,
face.
let's go.
Right, we're on a public street. Who cares?
Fuck. Hurry up. Come on.
Let's go. That's them. Let's go.
Hi, Kitty.
We've been everywhere looking for her. Everywhere looking for her.
So,
Hi, how are you guys?
what's Allison?
Allison, how are you? God bless you. How are you?
What's his mom? How are you?
She's going through a lot.
I know.
She's going through a lot.
Well, we did talk to Dawn last night. But more importantly, more importantly, I will tell you this. We talked to their neighbors.
I don't have nothing good to say about it.
No, actually, they said a lot.
They said a lot.
They said a lot.
Oh my
And
gosh.
one of them said something very upsetting.
Listen, I tried to help the woman. Sherry, just stop. And,
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry
come
about
on, you
talking
just
behind
shut up.
your
You're
back.
dead anyway.
What do you mean? Like, would you try to help the woman? Like what?
No.
Like
That's
not
not
to
what
give the
Don's
kids
saying. That's what
alcohol and
people
drugs
on
and shit like
the
that.
She gave Summer alcohol and drugs?
She said that you're really Sherry, that she's really
Really?
loving me.
Did you see it?
And then I'm like, no, that's
When did
not
she
the
do that?
case. And they're like, how do you know? Do you
When
know
I
this
first met her.
family? Yeah,
When
baby,
you
like
first-
over 20
But she
years.
had
Yeah, I know
puppies.
this family.
My kids are attached to dogs.
She watched all the
My,
stuff.
my
And
granddaughters
what happened with
are
Chris McDonough.
animal
Did you
lovers.
enjoy-
Yeah. I'm an animal lover. I saw your kitty right there, and it's like,
Here, little kid.
so she would give Summer, Candace would give Summer drugs and alcohol.
I know alcohol comes out.
Did-
She would
did-
go take them out of the bottle.
Don gave Candace drugs and alcohol
I honestly
too.
think that they,
My
well,
goodness.
you know, it's really basic.
The boys too. Everybody.
Oh, completely different.
Excellent.
Can I ask you?
And I think that
Did-
that was the case. Is that
You think-
one
No,
word
no,
out
bro.
made it
Do
something
you think
completely
Candace was, or Summer was sexually molested by any way by the family? I mean, because we're hearing rumors. You do. By who? Don? Or
probably your mother. I know.
probably the mother too, Candace. Wow.
Yeah.
So do
But
you
he
feel?
said- but this
What do you feel happened to her?
said that he wasn't going to put it on
Could be
TV or
couple things,
Facebook.
like-
He did.
where she went and asked for a piece of
If
candy.
you signed
The,
something
the
saying
grandmother
that
had
he
these
was
kids from the
gonna
doctor's office that day. Probably had the pills out, and Summer went and thought probably it was a piece of
I've
candy.
heard a lot of negative things about Chris.
Oh, ate the pills. Ate the pills.
And then
Is
he
that
told my-
like the rumor going on like that?
one night? And it was about 3 o'clock
At the
in
house, you
morning,
think
he
she took that?
I checked. I come over at 2 a.m. to check on you guys, and you guys were freak. They were sleeping. Yep, and then whatchamacallit there, Jeffrey Dunham, he put my son's address.
Did you ever see Candace, the mom, hit Summer?
No.
Who are you?
I'm Allison's brother.
Oh,
Oh, your brother?
I'm her mother.
Oh, your mother. Oh, what's your name?
Sherry.
Sherry. Yeah. How are you? Yeah.
They put it out there that I'm dead.
okay?
Who put it out there?
Candace and Don.
Freak. They were sleeping. Yep, and then whatchamacallit there, Jeffrey Dunham, he put my son's address.
Did you ever see Candace, the mom, hit Summer?
No.
Who are you?
I'm Allison's brother.
Oh,
Oh, your brother?
I'm her mother.
Oh, your mother. Oh, what's your name?
Sherry.
Sherry. Yeah. How are you? Yeah.
They put it out there that I'm dead.
okay?
Who put it out there?
Candace and Donnie.
Can I ask you something? This is gonna probably upset you, and I'm so sorry. I don't think that's not my intention whatsoever. It really isn't. You know, I just wanna find out, you know, what your thoughts are. I hate even having to ask you this, but you know, with him going to the watering hole with Candace and her giving him alcohol, do you think that she did something with him?
No.
With Candace.
You don't think so?
Wait a minute.
Her and her mother.
Candace was sexually probably did do something to Hunter.
No, she did not.
Bullshit. I seen it with my own eyes. There was signs there. There was signs there. I didn't like it. I warned them. I bet
No.
Yeah, be in denial, but the truth hurts.
I think they were.
I think they were too because she gave them alcohol and shit, and the kid didn't know what was going on, and
Because that was the sentiments of the neighbors there, that she was a sexual deviant.
A neighbor.
And so that's the only reason. I didn't mean to upset you, Kim. I didn't. But that was the reason I was asking that.
it bothers me too. He's my grandson.
We all went, oh my God, like that. Yeah. Right at the park.
Who's your grandson?
Right up.
Hunter.
Oh, Hunter. Oh, yeah. How's Hunter doing?
Now she'll come back out and talk to us.
How's Hunter doing?
I don't think she ever went to plant
He's really
flowers.
messed up.
I don't know. No one
Yeah.
could witness that she was up there planting
And
flowers.
a lot of
I
it
think
has to
she
do with
suffered
them.
a secondhand drowning.
I agree. I agree with you. And you know what? Enough is enough. It's been. I'm sorry.
It makes me mad.
It doesn't take
It's been 6 months.
See, people
It's
think
been
that-
6 months, and
And I
why?
think that baby's
Somebody
up
goes
there.
under that
You do.
They're not under very
On the
It
land.
matters about how
Around
much
from
water
the
you get in your
They have
lungs.
access to the
And you
goddamn
need water
little
in your
wells
lungs.
down there or whatever.
Where's that at?
I don't
You
know.
know, and
No
what's
idea.
to say she didn't hit her head?
What about that cemetery across the street from them? You ever been in the house?
Yes.
You been up there?
Yeah.
I
There were
very
certain
much
things I
believe
didn't like,
that
so I
these
just cut my
children were
ties.
on-
Like what? What didn't you like?
We're giving the kids
We're
alcohol.
also told by
Yeah.
the same neighbor
Yeah.
that these children got a bath maybe once a week.
If
Is the house- is the-
if you're lucky, and the father would take the little girl in the shower and brought her downstairs to go to sleep one night naked, no diaper, no nothing.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like Ryan won't even give Addie a bath. Like
Yeah.
too many,
I'm sorry.
too many things can be said
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So like my daughter's father won't even give her a bath because this
but
is
when
how-
What's
I
their-
was
what's their
growing up,
house look
when I
like
was
inside? Is it a
growing up,
mess?
You know, nobody thought anything of it, but with all
Did you
it
the
see
was
like
dirty. It was
like what did you
nuisance.
see all over the
Now
place?
it's like you go day out here and
Clothes,
get
garbage.
it's news.
yeah.
Garbage on the floor and stuff.
Can somebody go get Kim?
How many
Sorry,
they got-
Sorry, I wasn't trying. I don't think she was that bad at Yeah, because she was mad at her
She's mad
mom.
at me.
Sherry, that's what you
Yeah.
Yeah, she was mad
I
at
just wanna
her.
ask
They,
you
but that's
some
you
other
know, mother daughter
questions.
thing. Don't worry about that.
No, but they say they do it to her on her
Who?
phone.
Okay, let me ask you something. Do you believe the kidnapping theory?
Watching her daughter cheerlead with her daughter's boyfriend. And
If it was, who could have kidnapped her? Like, I mean, do they have any like enemies who?
Is
Probably, I don't know, but
when she's
it-
supposed to stay inside that way,
that's-
somebody.
But she has nothing to do with this. She's a.
It just doesn't make sense, right?
She's
Like a kidnap.
one of
We
the-
went there and we saw all around Beach Creek up to Ben Hill, and it's that 11 acres there, up on top of the hill. How
they
could
got a lot of
somebody?
acres too.
Yeah, but how could somebody just come out of the middle of nowhere and say, "Hey, we're gonna go
How
kidnap"?
can the little girl, okay, the seller, all right, at the basement, go out the door and somebody kidnap her? First of all, you gotta go up a goddamn rickety ass driveway,
With her mom and her
you know, and all
So I
that.
find it odd. I
There's no way.
constantly find it odd that they constantly go to that flower bed to justify why that was there, and it just kind of gives me the EBGs. Yeah, EBGs about it.
Yeah.
Would you mind going and getting him so we can just? Allie. Oh, is her name Allie? Yeah, that's awesome. Allie. I'm sorry. What did I call him? I'm sorry.
Well, hopefully, they're held accountable. I mean, it's sick of you do that. You know, it's a child. Does a lot of people know about that around here? This case, like, is it talked about or just it is? We were.
Social media blew it all. It's all over.
Has media came and talked to you at all? Did any media come talk to you? Any media come talk to you? No. Oh, they talked. What about police? Did police come there? They did. TBI?
I don't know.
Oh, I can only imagine. But you have Dr.
I know that,
And it's not Hunter's fault. And Allie, you guys are victims too. Allie, I just want you to know that. You guys are victims of this massive history. You don't deserve
what?
what's going on. You know,
I know she's mad at me, Ma.
I'm Molly Golightly, and I have one of the biggest voices in the YouTube community. If there's anything that you want to say, please say it. Just say it now, and I promise that message will be heard loud and clear.
John was on mother and grandmother knows where that baby is.
God
And
bless.
probably the father does too.
What were you gonna say?
I was on YouTube the other night. I had a lady text message me on Facebook. She went through some of my friends list, and she got a hold of my sister in New York and everything.
Yeah, Mike said,
Don was on Facebook, and he said, well, YouTube, and he said that my 12-year-old daughter even said her name and what we called her.
I heard it. Has a badass body.
Has a body from fucking hell.
Yes, we have that.
and
She's 12.
I do know
So when you heard that, what happened? Like, what was your thoughts when you heard that? You were like,
Fucking sick motherfucker, something needs to happen.
hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, we can catch charges. That's it. Like, no grown ass man needs to be talking about a 12-year-old like that.
And I know that he also even gave Bear alcohol because he gave my grandkids alcohol and did something to them.
Who?
Stop. Donnie.
Donnie did something to your grandkids? What did Donnie do to your grandkids?
Molested them probably.
When?
When we used to hang up there and they used to stay the night, but I stayed the night once up there, didn't like it, and then but the kids, I thought she was supposed to be a
Ma, I love you.
Was did you see bruises on them or on your?
They had bruises, but they said that the kids were always fooling around.
But Don, you're saying Don Wells gave your grandkids alcohol?
That's what the little one says.
That's what what's your little one's name?
Michelle.
Michelle. How old's Michelle?
She's 9 now.
She's not. When was this? How old was she then? How old was she
What
then?
about, you said about,
7, 8.
yeah.
7 or 8, and she said that Don gave her alcohol.
I don't have
Oh my gosh!
It's my
great God.
But when CPS went to go and
that is in a mental institution, and she's been there since March.
oh yeah, she ain't getting out anytime soon.
But
either.
when Jeremy.
What about did Don give him drugs? You think?
Probably.
What kind of drugs? Like what would it be? Like,
I have to sit on the porch.
I know
well,
weed.
not now, but in the summer.
I don't know if it's the other shit that they smoke.
what about
All these
who's her name?
people go
Grandis?
there.
Mother?
Candace.
No. What about the mother? Her mother?
Her mother's name was Candace too.
Did you ever meet her?
There.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Why?
My kids can't even have a life. Like,
You see her do drugs ever? Drink?
No, she just popping pills. Her
so you're
pills.
being
Popping
harassed.
pills. Did you ever see her hit any children?
She
My son was
threatened
in school. He was getting
that if they
harassed
didn't
every day
listen,
from
she's
kids in
gonna
school.
whoop
So
their
locals
ass.
are harassed.
But I heard that she did hit him.
Or she did. Who'd you hear that from?
The kid, her kid.
I don't get it.
Her kids? Oh, her kids. Wow.
My kid.
But I
You
just
think
felt
she?
like
You
guys
think
know,
she
you
was
guys
part
have
of this?
to
Like
do
she
this
covered up or
nonsense too,
something?
and, you know,
I think she
we
was
do
involved
care
with
about you guys,
something.
you
happened.
know? And we're
Yeah.
sorry everything's going.
The mother, the
going on.
grandmother.
It's not fair.
I
It's
think-
just,
She mentioned Jeremy again. I was in the bathroom. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, yeah, we haven't. And we haven't really heard from Sherry prior to that neither, you know? All right, so let's keep listening. I know they get deeper. I hope it's in this version you can hear it. But she tells the story about the bikers.
Little girl is buried on their property.
that's what
I
we've been
swear
saying,
to
too.
God
Guys,
that-
I'm telling you guys, we're all on the same page.
Why else won't
Allie.
anyone? Why won't they let any authorities on
How
my
many-
property to search?
Don't they own
If
like
it was my
40
kid,
acres?
I'd be like, have at it, people.
Yeah. If you got nothing. to
Matter of
hide,
fact, he put no trespassing signs all over the trees around the house. Oh, this is under surveillance, on trespassing. No one can come on my property. He doesn't even want packages going up to his thing. He has a drum at the as a driveway at 110.
Garbage.
Yeah, and he doesn't want anybody.
Allowed to leave state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was she
Under
allowed?
criminal
The
investigation.
grandmother left
not
state.
allowed to- None of them are allowed.
Who?
to leave.
I
in
remember she
Michigan.
wasn't allowed, but I remember she took off because she didn't want to answer questions because she's been through
Then
this
she came
before.
back.
Candace's
Yeah.
mother, Candace.
And
Well,
her
Grandis,
daughter,
Grandis.
Rosemary
That's
Blind,
what they call her, Grandis.
Candace's sister,
Went missing.
went missing.
that's
And I know
crazy.
where that girl's buried because they told me a story one night that where they used to live, it was a cement driveway. Her kids were 3 and 4 and said, Mommy's there, Mommy's there. Why didn't they ever went
Where would that be?
there?
Like, where was that at?
Wisconsin or whatever.
In
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
That's probably
wherever.
why she's gone from Wisconsin.
Kansas got really drunk one night and said my sister was supposed to meet someone at a bar, her friend, and
Yep.
she never made it. That's what she said. And
Yeah.
she
Who
first
would have been responsible for her sister's death? The mom or Candace?
Both probably. Or Candace anyway, because I know Candace. didn't
Which
get
one?
her. The daughter.
Okay.
Do you think CPS should ever put the boys back in that house?
No, not at all. Please no.
No. I appreciate your passion because
No.
it seems like you know, and you know.
Those kids come here in the summer before summer died. They're filthy, and so is the mother.
They didn't.
The
They didn't ever
littlest
cook
one,
dinner.
really?
They always ate frozen pizza and whatever else.
The little one, Waylon, he showed up here and he had a 3rd-degree burn. On
What?
his
Oh
arm.
wait a minute. Yeah, on a wood stove down there in the basement. She
Not
showed
here.
me that
Not here.
he
They
got
had
burnt.
that
Never
stove
took
down
him
the
to the
basement
Where
hospital.
Candace or Summer
Was
slept?
missing. Yeah.
Where they all slept.
They all slept down there.
She
All
had
the
them
kids
all
slept
all
down in that
there.
basement?
The
All
ba-
in one room?
Yeah.
Summer slept with mommy and daddy in the bed.
They didn't even have a door on the bathroom.
No.
Now they do because
No.
welfare says she has to have one.
They sectioned that whole part off.
Yeah, they sectioned that up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
'Cause
was
we
like,
went up there-
Chris, whatever his name is, there. When he did her interview with her, she took him through her nasty house.
Because when she got her taxes, she came down to my house and wanted me to go out with her. So I went and I said, she wanted us to go up and visit, but the kids wanted to see the dogs. And so I only did it for the kids' sake. And that's when she had the bathroom petitioned off. But
It's sad. It's sad, and we want answers. I mean, we want answers. We want to find her.
I want to know what happened to her.
Yeah.
We want to know.
Because she was
Yeah.
over here. You guys loved
Mother
her. And
They-
we loved her like
grandmother
she was our
could
own.
tell.
Yeah.
They
I
should
tried
drill
to
on
help with the
people.
kids
I'm
and
sorry.
everything.
Yeah.
I let them spend the night
My
at
two
my house,
oldest.
gave them a fully cooked meal. They would
They
take
loved her
showers.
like their own little sister. Like,
TBI speak to you?
Yeah.
What'd they say? Like, what were they asking?
They did.
just went over the.
Did that day or what happened?
Yeah.
They
Before.
wouldn't tell us anything.
They weren't
They
close
thought-
nothing, but
How many TBI came?
the first time it was.
Bobby was here.
Well, that was later on that night. That was.
Bobby's a
let's
police
see,
guy.
let's see. The first time they came over, there was 2, and then I got another phone call, and they came back.
Yeah, that was late.
No, that was when I was getting ready to go to work. Remember? Leslie was here, she had to leave to go to work. They were gonna plate me for that day, and she said, "Don't you dare." And then I was gonna go to work. Mom was gonna bring me, and late, and they came back.
And then that guy that tried to kidnap Hunter.
Yep.
Who tried to kidnap Hunter?
Jeremy Duggan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
from
worked with bikers
Alabama.
against Georgia. He
Bikers against trafficking, human trafficking.
yeah. And child abuse. And
So why did he try to kidnap Hunter?
Hunter's father had reached out to him, I guess, and was concerned for my son's safety.
Because of this Wells incident.
But he didn't care until
Kidnap Hunter. And then that guy that tried to kidnap Hunter.
Who tried to kidnap Hunter?
Jeremy Duggan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
from
worked with bikers
Alabama.
against Georgia. He
Bikers against trafficking, human trafficking.
yeah. And child abuse. And
So why did he try to kidnap Hunter?
Hunter's father had reached out to him, I guess, and was concerned for my son's safety.
Because of this Wells incident.
But he didn't care until
It's freezing out here.
he didn't care until there was a reward out for summer. And then him and Jeremy came up with an idea to come up and get Hunter. And I was at the football field when I read it on Facebook, plain as day. Jeremy Duggan left the thing saying that his name and everything. He had a transfer order to transfer my child from Tennessee to New York. I panicked. I went to the police department. They told me if anyone shows up, call them. They'd be right over.
Now they
Well,
own
no one
like
showed up
40
that night.
acres of land.
So I went to work. Grandma was here with the kids.
11.2.
Well, I think there's more than that.
Grandma was here with the kids.
One time she said that
I'm on my lunch break.
they owned over
And I
like
get
30
my phone's going blast.
acres of land.
Listed.
We
I
went
mean,
on a
listed.
couple
I got
different parts
people
where they
calling
used to ride the boys used to ride
Hunter
the
just
dirt
sent me a
bikes.
snapshot of this. They're on their way.
And there's a
They're
lot
on
of
their
wood.
way.
There's a big
I
old
didn't even
garage
clock
down
out
there.
from work.
now.
I said, I got a family emergency. Bye.
What about that shed at the
And
bottom of their hill? What is
Called
that?
Grandma up. So listen,
They-
someone's going to get you and
At
Hunter.
the bottom of the hill. I've never
In
been
the
in
car.
that one.
The beach hill right there.
But
where-
if you go down the road a little bit,
That's
And I
gotta
said-
be nerve-wracking for you guys.
that's where they used to ride the dirt bikes, the
Like I
boys.
said, I'd sit on
And
the
there's a
porch.
garage
I
there.
didn't
There
care
was
about
like
the housework. I
old-
sat on the porch.
an old
Nobody
vehicle
comes
in
near
there.
there.
There was a,
You know.
And so
and the kids would wander off and
we
go
all met
play
up
in the
at the
water
secret
in the
location.
creek.
First I
in the
went
back.
to the Kingsport City Police Department. Told everyone there. They said we don't want to know where anyone's at because you don't know who's watching or nothing. I said, all right. They said if they show up, because we told them not to show up because they called them. Told them they were coming. That we were gonna, that they would get in trouble. So me and Leslie came here. We changed clothes because we were gonna go swimming. And the house wanted us to check out the area. So we came here and got ready. Back then I'm on the phone telling everyone to stay put. And 5 seconds later, the white truck from Georgia showed up. They beat their horn. They wanted my son to climb out his bedroom window, leave some of his stuff on the side of the house, and get in the car and leave with them. They're going to bring him to his father's. And 5 seconds later, the white truck from Georgia showed up. 5 seconds later, the white truck from Georgia showed up. They beat their The white truck from Georgia showed up. They beat their horn. They wanted my son to climb out his bedroom window, leave some of his stuff on the side of the house, and get in the car and leave with them. They're going to bring him to his father's. No. He ain't take my kid nowhere. Me, Leslie, and her husband met Jeremy Duggan right on my porch, toe to toe. And that was not nice.
So they actually made contact with your son without your knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And convinced him to meet them.
No, he
Tried
was
to.
scared.
Oh, and
Oh,
he
he
let
was
you know.
scared. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he let everyone know. He was taking screenshots of everything. He gave us all of his online information and.
Wow.
If you guys had a message for Don Wells, what would it be?
I'm going to edit and download this with you guys. It should only take me a second here. Red truck from Georgia. Jeremy from the biker squad. I didn't get a date out of it. I need to find a date of this. Andrew, you feeling froggy leap? Let's get a date for the red truck from Georgia. The day it showed up to pick Hunter up. While you're playing games about the dark web on YouTube. And Jose, Alaska. All kinds of things. I've had enough of your shit. I'm going to make sure I download this so I could post it. Just give me a second here, guys. We're going back to Benny. I want to make sure this is clipped. Jesus, come on. I should have deleted the Laura video. It would have made this so much easier. You know what? Let me do that. Delete. I'm sorry. I apologize. What did you guys think of that? We're going to play it again while I'm downloading it. I'm going to put it on full screen preview so you can hear it loud. Just that little part. And if JLR would shut the fuck up, I can't see the chat, just so you know. Oh, bloody hell. Here it is.
And then that guy that tried to kidnap Hunter.
Who tried to kidnap Hunter?
Jeremy Duggan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
from
worked with
Alabama.
bikers against Georgia. He
Bikers Against Trafficking?
I just continued my live stream from earlier today. Here we go. We could download it now. Let me get a clip.
And then that guy that tried to kidnap Hunter.
Who tried to kidnap Hunter?
Jeremy Duggan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
from
worked with
Alabama.
bikers against Georgia. He
Bikers Against Trafficking, human trafficking?
yeah. And child abuse.
So why did he try to kidnap Hunter?
Hunter's father had sent him
All right. I didn't add no music. That's fine. Hey, Ben.
And then that guy that tried to kidnap Hunter.
Who tried to kidnap Hunter?
Jeremy Duggan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
from
worked with
Alabama.
bikers against Georgia. He
Bikers Against Trafficking, human trafficking?
yeah. And child abuse. And
So why did he try to kidnap Hunter?
Hunter's father had reached out to him, I guess, and was concerned for my son's safety.
Because of this Wells incident.
But he didn't care until
It's freezing out here.
he didn't care until there was a reward out for Summer. And then him and Jeremy came up with an idea to come up and get Hunter. And I was at the football field, but I read it on Facebook, plain as day. Jeremy Duggan left the thing saying that his name and everything. He had a transfer order to transfer my child from Tennessee to New York. I panicked. I went to the police department. They told me if anyone shows up, call them. They'd be right over.
Now they
Well,
own
no one
like
showed up
40
that day.
acres of land.
So I went to work. Grandma was here with the kids.
11.2.
Well, I think there's more than that.
Grandma was here with the kids.
One time she said that
I'm on my lunch break.
they owned over
And I
like
get
30
my phone's going blast.
acres of land.
Ballistic.
We
I
were
mean,
on a
ballistic.
couple
I
different
got
parts
people
where
calling
they
me.
used to ride the boys used to ride the
Hunter
dirt
just sent me a
bikes.
snapshot of this. They're on their way.
And there's a
They're
lot
on
of
their
wood.
way.
There's a big
I
old
didn't even
garage
clock
down
out
there.
from work.
now.
I said, I got a family emergency. Bye.
What about that shed at the
And
bottom of their hill? What is
Call
that?
Grandma up. Solicit
They-
someone's coming to get you and
At the
Hunter.
bottom of the hill. I never
In the
been in
car.
that one.
The beach hill right there.
But
Where,
if you go down the road a little bit,
That's
And I
gotta
said-
be nerve-wracking for you guys.
that's where they used to ride the dirt bikes, the boys. And there's a garage there, and there was like
the housework. I
old-
sat on the porch.
an old
Nobody
vehicle
comes
in
near
there. There was a,
You know.
And so
and the kids would wander off and
we
go
all met
play
up
in the
at the
water
secret
in the
location.
creek.
First I
in the
went to
bay.
the Kingsport City Police Department. Told everyone there. They said we don't want to know where anyone's at because you don't know who's watching or nothing. I said, all right. They said if they show up, because we told them not to show up because they called them. Told them they were coming. That we were gonna, that they would get in trouble. So me and Leslie came here. We changed clothes because we were gonna go swimming. And the house wanted us to check out the area. We came here and got ready. Back then I'm on the phone telling everyone to stay put. And 5 seconds later, the white truck from Georgia showed up. They beat their horn. They wanted my son to climb out his bedroom window, leave some of his stuff on the side of the house, and get in the car and leave. They're gonna bring him to his father's. No. He ain't take my kid nowhere. Me, Leslie, and her husband met Jeremy Duggan right on my porch, toe to toe. And that was not nice.
So they actually made contact with your son without your knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And convinced him to meet them?
No, he
Tried
was
to.
scared.
Oh, and
Well,
he
he
let
was
you know?
scared. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he let everyone know. He was taking screenshots of everything. He gave us all of his online information and
Wow.
if you guys had a message for Don Wells, what would it be?
Is that I did my research when they first reached out. Yeah, like you're supposed to do, right? Like you're supposed to do. When somebody that you don't know reaches out, you're gonna want to know anything and everything you can about them. Especially during a heavy situation. So I did my research on the group, not the individuals.
So when did you send these two yahoos, or when did you okay for these two yahoos to go to Kingsport and make contact with your son? It was in July, right?
Yeah.
So when you say you did all your research,
no, it was it's about a week or two before that date.
okay.
So it was about the beginning of July. But
So
to be
this
honest
guy-
with you, the court order did state he was legally in my custody at the time that they asked if I needed their help to obtain him.
This guy was on scene, right? Paul Libri was there, right?
I believe he was one of them, yes.
Yes. So can you imagine what it might look like when,
Yes.
right, you've got a guy suited and booted with tactical gear, right? He's wearing bulletproof vest and all the BS, right? But he's also has a sex charge, and he's got impersonating the police. He's got possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony, which is aggravated. It's an aggravated gun charge, right?
Yeah.
So when you say you did your full research, did you understand how long does it take to get to Kingsport to Gloversville?
24 hours.
So this guy was going to be in a van with your son for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Or a car or a sedan.
I think they had a car. I'm not sure. But like I said, I did my research on the group, not the individuals. And if you research that group, they've done a lot of great things across the U.S. So
when you search Bikers Against Abuse International, look at here. Yeah. You see this word right here?
Yeah. Well, see, I didn't
His name know pops up as the founder. He is the one. He is the George Washington of Bikers Against Abuse International.
Right. But like I said, I didn't know that at the time.
Well, I mean, all you got to do is put in Bikers Against Abuse International, and his name pops up synonymous with that. It would be almost impossible.
I was speaking to his partner, not him.
Well, let me correct something, Andrew. From Gloversville, New York to Kingsport, Tennessee, you said it takes 24 hours, right?
Yeah, but that's without counting stops.
Okay.
Well, okay, so it's 11-hour drive. It's 11-hour drive straight through. So you're giving about 13 or 14 extra hours on that. It's 750 some miles from Gloversville, New York to a round trip. Yeah, round trip. Yeah, you're okay. So I get what you're saying now. Round trip. Okay, got you. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, so round trip. Because when I went down in 18 for the first summer that I was for the first summer, after the court shit with his mother, I went down in 18 and it ran us almost 2 days because we stopped constantly because we didn't know, because that's just the way that was. His mother had a fetch order to come up here to pick him up at the end of the Tennessee summer, a week before Tennessee school started. So in 19, when we went down, it only took me 23 hours because, my aunt drives quick. And then in 2020, we went down in September to stay there, but that didn't pan out. And yes, I have joint custody of every one of my children. Just because I don't blast the information on the internet doesn't make it not true. Sorry, I made comments as well.
No, I understand.
Who found the house, Andrew? Like, why would Jeff just want to go to Kingsport out of nowhere? You would have had to have made him feel comfortable enough to go to Kingsport, correct? You would have had to say, hey, Hunter's mom lives down there. How close were you to Dawn and Candace prior? How many phone calls did you have with Allie while Allie was at Candace and Dawn's home with Jose after you left Jose there? You see, I see a lot of wrong in all the things you did. And maybe that's when you guys decided to go down and pick something up out of the storage unit. I still want to see receipts for the storage unit. How long did that storage unit run for? How long did you have access for after taking the belongings out? I got questions, big ones.
And please, guys, I understand that I haven't given out the memo here in the past half hour or so. We're having an adult conversation here. Respectfully, if you find it very hard to be a part of the conversation and not be adult, I would ask that you just, politely, maybe go find somewhere else to hang out until this is over with. But Andrew, I do. There's one more. I don't know anything about.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Oh yeah,
about
I laughed my ass off at this. I'm not gonna front with you. I laughed my ass off about it because at the end of the day, listen, bro. Like I said, I love running that troll. If anybody knows me by now, at all, I love running that troll all day, every day. I'll sit back and laugh about it all day because of how quick people will take it spin it, and run it. I will laugh at it all day long because I know in my heart, and the truth is, it's all just a troll.
How do we change the parameter? How do we raise the bottom? And because I think that's, you know, I said it last night in a video I did about, you know, adulting is at an all-time low, right? I don't want to see anybody doing bad. I don't want to see anybody spiritually broken, physically broken. I don't want to see nobody broke. I want to see everyone doing better than the last time I saw them doing bad. And that's my hand to God, right? So as a community, we understand that it's follow the leader sometimes, right? How do we keep
I got it posted. Let's give me my first view. Oops, I got it posted. Let's give me my first view. This is what I was doing.
And then that guy that tried to kidnap Hunter.
Who tried to kidnap Hunter?
Jeremy Duggan.
Yeah.
He worked with bikers against Georgia.
Bikers against trafficking, human trafficking.
Yeah. And child abuse. And
So why did he try to kidnap Hunter?
Hunter's father had reached out to him, I guess, and was concerned for my son's safety.
Because of this Wells incident.
But he didn't care until
It's freezing out here.
he didn't care until there was a reward out for Summer. And then him and Jeremy came up with an idea to come up and get Hunter. And I was at the football field when I read it on Facebook, plain as day. Jeremy Duggan left the thing saying that his name and everything. He had a transfer order to transfer my child from Tennessee to New York. I panicked. I went to the police department. They told me if anyone shows up, call them. They'd be right over.
Now they
no one
like
showed up.
40
that night.
acres of land.
So I went to work. Grandma was here with the kids.
11.2.
Well, I think there's more than that.
Grandma was here with the kids.
One time she said that
I'm on my lunch break.
they owned over
And I
like
get
30
my phone's going blast.
acres of land.
Listed.
We went on a couple
I
different
got
parts
people
where they used to ride the boys used to ride
Hunter
the
just
dirt
sent me a
bikes.
snapshot of this. They're on their way.
And there's
They're
a lot
on
of
their
wood.
way.
There's a big
I
old
didn't even
garage
clock
down
out
there
from work.
now.
I said I got a family emergency. Bye.
What about that shed at the
And
bottom of their hill? What is
Called
that?
Grandma up. So listen,
They-
someone's going to get you and
At
Hunter.
the bottom of the hill. I've never been in that one.
The beach hill right there.
But
Where
if you go down the road a little bit,
That's gotta be nerve-wracking for you guys.
that's where they used to ride the dirt bikes, the
Like I
boys.
said, I'd sit
And
on
there's
the
a
porch.
garage
I
there, and
didn't
there
care
was
about
like
the housework. I'd
old-
sit on the porch.
an old
Anybody
vehicle
comes
in
near
there.
there,
There was a,
you know.
And so
and the kids would wander off and
we
go
all met
play
up
in the
at the
water
secret
in the
location.
creek.
First I
in the
went to
back.
the Kingsport City Police Department. Told everyone there. They said we don't want to know where anyone's at because you don't know who's watching or nothing. I said, all right. They said if they show up, because we told them not to show up because they called them. Told them they were coming. That we were that they would get in trouble. So me and Leslie came here. We changed clothes because we were going to go swimming. And the cops wanted us to check out the area. So we came here and got ready. Back then I'm on the phone telling everyone to stay put. And 5 seconds later, the white truck from Georgia showed up. They beat their horn. They wanted my son to climb out his bedroom window, leave some of his stuff on the side of the house, and get in the car and leave with them. They're going to bring him to his father's. No. He ain't take my kid nowhere. Me, Leslie, and her husband met Jeremy Duggan right on my porch, toe to toe. And that was not nice.
So they actually made contact with your son without your knowledge.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And convinced him to meet them.
No, he
Tried
was
to.
scared.
Oh, and
Oh,
he
he
let
was
you know.
scared. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he let everyone know. He was taking screenshots of everything. He gave us all of his online information and
Wow.
if you guys had a message for Don Wells, what would it be?
And Candace, if you ever get a chance to do any of this over again, and I sure hope you don't. I mean, legitimately, I sure hope that you don't have a child taken ever again. But in the event that you do, never use lips as a resource, ever. I'm guessing even the pot she gets you is going to have Roundup on it. So in the meantime, in between time, you really need to refrain from dealing with lips, right? She's most easily recognized by the flapping mouth and the lack of eyelashes. She doesn't have any eyelashes, so you can see her coming. Mouth just a running like a runaway train. No eyelashes. She's very easy to spot. Bear with me one moment, please. Oh, there's a ghost. Watch out, boy. This is so shocking to hear. I just couldn't even imagine what would bring lips to do any of these things or one of these things. I really can't. Anyways, that's about all I have for this evening. She plucked all the... No, it's probably, I don't know. Probably a way she could burn her eyelashes off that we wouldn't want to talk about here, but would certainly be drug related. You heard it all. You heard it all last night live. Yeah. Hey, Tisha, what's up, baby? Anyways, man, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here till somebody else jump out their body today. I do want everyone to put up some prayer hands for Molly Go Lightly, as it looks like she's suffering the grips of something that makes her eyes real low and makes her get in bed in the middle of the day. Because, you know, OCD picking at the face. Our colleagues and counterparts from sinking to the next low? How do we raise the bottom effectively for everyone and say, okay, your nosedive in the bottom of the troll ocean, you can't go any further, because as a community, we've set a boundary to what we will allow. Like, and don't get me wrong, because I do believe that one of the alternative remedies for this is to, probably not this, but a lot of other low things, is to just ignore that it's happening. However, there's so many outlets here that don't have the same ethics that maybe some of the other channels have. They're going to latch onto it and they're going to go low. Well, in a situation with a personality like you that has a preference sometimes to go lower, how do we keep this from becoming a regurgitation over and over and over? How do we do that?
I don't know, bud, because listen, I stayed off. Listen, I was gone for a whole week just doing my own thing. Yeah, and then I stayed doing my own thing. You know, I was started building up a different channel and was just all in all going out and enjoying life. And then I come back to some bullshit, dealt with that. I mass dropped videos that ain't been out, lives that ain't been out since 22. And I've been mass dropping those. I've just been doing my own thing. And then I go up and I get home from a day out with my brother and my son. And I come home, Ernie's on. I figured I'd troll. Next thing you know, I stepped into a whole world of shit between Kevin and Mark. And now this bullshit. It's like, damn, bro, I'm just going to go back to doing what I was doing before I stepped on Ernie's panel the other day. Sorry, Ernie.
You care to, Ernie, do you have anything to add up to this point?
Well, Andrew, let me turn this light back on here. Lord. So the thing, Andrew, you know, we're getting at everything. There was a few things that was made, you know, and you're clearly not to blame. You're clearly not to blame for it, but it happened on your channel. And you have to understand, you have to, and somewhere there's accountability. And, you know, you just.
A lot of nonsense on my channel. A lot. I let a lot of shit go on down on my channel.
Right. But you know, when you know, you're a parent. You're a parent. So when you know, I know how Beanie feels about it. I know how I feel about it as well. If somebody comes up there and they start saying stuff about kids that they're gonna, you know, that they gave these photos out, you know, to these people. Here's the thing about it, Andrew, and there's two different things on this. She says she knows the people already, like it's just second nature to her. You see what I'm saying? That's what the concern is, that these photos are being passed down the line. Well, when you say down the line, well, what is down the line? Who is down the line? Who is these photos? Well, where's these photos in the hands of right now? Now, here's my question to you, and this is just as simple as it is. You stated in the first video I played that, well, she says it was the photos and the things that you guys was talking about beforehand. You remember that?
Yeah.
That you talked to them before that happened. Can you tell us what they're...
The only photos I've ever received from Lips is screenshots of certain conversations that pertain to me, pictures of her everyday life. But no, there was a file that got sent to me of a bunch of photos of conversations about me, and she mixed them up with a different conversation about somebody else. And a photo of somebody else's kid wound up on my phone that got deleted. I don't keep none of that. I deleted it once I noticed it, because it was jammed in there with a bunch of other pictures. I deleted it because I didn't recognize the kids, and I'm not down for that.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to play this right here for you. Just explain just one more time. Is it okay if I play this, Benny?
Yeah, but before you do, and I know you're not going to lose your thought because you're going to play something. So you say, Andrew, Gloversville is 2 miles long by 2 miles wide, essentially, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I can walk from one end to the other in 45 minutes, so that's about 2 miles.
Okay. How many times, and this is just me assuming, right? And if I'm wrong in my assumptions, please correct me. How many times
has people from the community, whether it be classmates, so on and so forth, how many times have your children been approached about things you've said or done on YouTube?
None.
Never.
Nope.
Okay.
They don't need to be approached about. That's the thing. They don't need to be approached about it because they hear it. They already know what's being said. I don't hide anything from my children.
No. And I know you don't.
I mean, my whole setup is in the living room, and my kids come through and they hear it all shit. That time I got to yell at them to get out of the living room because they're that nosy.
So I understand because throughout the course of time, I have seen your daughters present, and I mean rather like kids from school. Have they ever said, "Hey, we see your dad online"? Okay. Do you ever worry about the lifespan of what's? Because I do, right? Like I worry about when I'm dead and gone. You know, my great grandchildren gonna, you know, are they gonna be afraid to go on the internet because things great granddad did, you know, 87 years ago are still out there taunting them? You're not?
No, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
In my honest opinion, I'm really not worried about it. I mean, if this shit is still floating around.
Andrew, every parent should be worried about that. Why wouldn't you be? Let's talk about your interest again in the human hair that people get in the box, that people make millions off of, that you were glorifying. Do you know how sick this is? This is sick, in my opinion. We're all entitled to an opinion. This is sick. I'm going to take a smoke break. I need to hear some music. This is, I don't know if it's AI or if it's not. I don't think it is. But it's called FAFO. This is for Jody Sue, because remember when she used to come around with the thumbnail that always said fuck around and find out? Y'all fucked with the wrong one. Where is Jody? She wanted a link, then she attacked me, then didn't want a link, then wanted a link, then I was going, then she accused me. Meanwhile, she was in them discords with these people the whole time. Strange that.
Yeah. This one's for the ones who wake up swinging. For the ones fighting a demon every damn morning. The ones smiling for their kids while dying inside. But don't get it twisted. I still got hell in my veins. So go ahead. Fuck around and find out. Dark thoughts cutting through that bulletproof vest. Smile for the fam, play the role of a saint. But deep down inside, man, I'm drowning in hate. I done danced with the devil, broke bread with my demons. Stared in the mirror, what was looking back, I should have been screaming. I fight to be gentle, I fight to be kind, but that savage in me still lurks in my fucking mind. So don't push me, don't test that flame. I keep it buried, but it knows my name. You wanna see what I'm really about? Then fuck around, boy. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. You think it's easy keeping rage on a leash when the pain feels better than a moment of peace? Black heart and a loving soul, come fucking with me and I'll dig your hole. I ain't no bitch, but I ain't no fool. Not looking for a fight, I'll take you to school. I swear on the grave, I ain't dug yet, son. Push me too far, I'll show you how this fight is won. I ain't proud of what I carry, but I carry it anyway. You test a man's peace, you might meet the beast he ain't unleashed in years. So don't push me, don't test that flame. I keep it buried, but it knows my name. You wanna see what I'm really about? Then fuck around, boy. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. You got demons, so do I. I just train mine away till it's time to ride. Fuck around and find out.
Around in 80 years, one, I pray I'm dead by then, and two, I'd be shocked. Like,
You know,
other than that, though, I mean, other than that, it's up to whether or not they choose to want to listen to it or just be like, whatever about it. I mean, Lord only knows what's happening when we're gone. But
Right,
I'm really not worried about what's said and done here because my kids know when all this gets shut down, everything's back to normal. The whole house is good. No stress, no drama, tea, and everything's gravy.
I understand. I guess, you know, kind of the and I'm not trying to say anything is greater than our Lord, but there's two things that are for sure.
Andrew, how can everything be great? There's a missing child at the end of this. Everything's not great. Your son was with her that day. I'm sure your children have that in the back of their mind, and they worry about the amount of times they've been spoken about on here because you do dumbass shit like this with lips where you're talking about putting other people's children on a dark web. You're giving threats to people while you're telling us your children are perfectly safe. I don't believe that they are, in my opinion. Remember when I called DHS on you? I'd fucking do it again in a heartbeat. I see your kid walking around with a lighter trying to set your house on fire. I don't play that shit. In my opinion, you're a piss poor ass fucking parent. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
And they're both undefeated, and that's Jesus Christ and the internet, right? The internet's undefeated.
Well, I'm beginning to think the internet outbeats Jesus, to be honest with you.
And you know, you're definitely you have the right to have that opinion. But I'm just saying that there is definitely things. Have you ever heard of the sins of our father?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think that's just it's probably just something to think about, right? Not that not.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I was worried about it for a little while there, just a little bit. I was worried about it, and then I talked to my kids about it, all of them, and they didn't seem to worry about it. They weren't worried about it. Didn't seem to care about it. So I was like, all right, whatever.
Would you be proud if your kids decided they wanted to go on the internet and be involved in the same kind of satire?
The drama? No, I don't know. I mean,
not so much the drama, but like the content of the drama, right?
I mean, I don't know, probably not. I mean, it's all on them. They make their listen. No matter, I look at it like this: no matter what my kids choose to do, I'm gonna be proud of what they do anyway. At least to a point. Let me put that out there. To a point.
Absolutely. No, I can get that. Go ahead, Ernie. You got the floor.
So, Andrew, have you ever heard of a man named Todd Austin?
Nope.
You all like my hackers? I put the stick up and it started blinking. Did you see that? I wasn't doing that. Say hi to my Google account hackers. And it is Helen.
You don't know of a man about 63 years old named Todd Austin?
Nope. Anybody I know anybody I know over the age of 55 outside of my parents are dead.
Okay. That makes perfect sense. I understand. Todd Austin, he was just recently in February actually sentenced to prison for meth. He's up in your area there. There was also a lot of accusations on him, and I was just asking, just seeing if you knew who this guy was, because he, the public, the town knew who he was. Y'all can read about him. But anyways, going back to this, I was going to play this video, Andrew, and this is one of the things that somebody had wanted me to play for you, and here it is. If you pay attention to it, I'm going to play it right now. Let me go ahead and turn this on here. It won't take me a second. I want you to listen. And here's the thing. How would you, this is you talking now. This is you.
Some places. They need to go they need to go maybe on the dark web. Stuff like that.
No. I told you I can't do that with this computer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right there. When you say I can't do, no, listen now. You said, and I understand you said, I think you said you was trolling with this, correct?
Yep. That was part of the troll right there.
Okay, was this already pre-planned? Was it set up for these people? Did you do blips actually, or is this like, play as you go? Is this play it by ear right here?
That whole conversation, most likely that whole live was just in the spur of the moment. Like every other live I do. It's just right there at the spur of the moment. You'll be lucky if I even have a live to where I actually had shit written down and whatnot. So every live I do is spur of the moment.
Let me ask you a question. Have you and any creator ever said, "Hey, let's go online and let's do this or let's do that"?
No.
So everything is sort of out in the front, hands on the
Everything is
table.
right there in the moment.
Okay.
Like right there in the moment, top of the head type shit. Nothing is ever pre-planned or pre-written down. Nothing. We don't run by scripts. It just runs.
Okay, so I stopped it here, and so I can ask you that one question. But if we can, may I continue it?
Yeah, go ahead, Ernie.
Okay, so now listen. Now there's a lot of people that's brought this up, Andrew. I want you to, while you listen to this, I want you to listen to the words you say. And I understand it's just probably, like you said, probably propaganda. You're just playing around or whatever. But listen how it makes you sound, though. And I understand what you're getting at. Watch this.
I have to get another one first. Or know people. Yeah, I know people. But
You know people, Andrew. That was another thing. Again, this is just made up, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so you're looking over there. Now, can she see you on this computer, this device here, this screen here? Can she actually see you? Like, are you FaceTiming with her, or is she just on a panel? Is this what this is?
She was on panel. It's just she didn't have her camera on. Restream,
Okay.
Restream is different from StreamYard. In Restream, when you go without camera, you know how on here you'll see our pictures and whatnot and our names. They don't do that over on Restream. They basically just go blank and all you get is voice.
Okay, so here we go.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, we got what's happening in the world. I mean, we got time. This doesn't happen. This doesn't have to happen yesterday. It doesn't have to happen today. It don't have to happen tomorrow. But yeah. So listen. This is what I'll do. Okay, I'll have you drop me some Addies. Okay. Yeah. I'll
Okay, so now again, that's the addresses and stuff. Now we've heard the rest of this. Yep. But like Benny was saying, false confession. There's a many people, that has confessed to things, but like you said, the intent. It ain't the confession part itself, Andrew. It's the intention. It's the intent. That's what everybody looks like. That's why when you see this Chris Hansen stuff and these predator busting stuff, and you notice they catch them, they have to catch them with the intent. The intent is the showing up part. The intent is the saying, I gave somebody something. You see what I'm saying there, right? That's the intent part. That's what that right there itself. No, wait a minute now. Now, this one right here is a little bit different, and I don't know if anybody's heard of this one. This is one that's not been played, and I think it's very important. This is a different scenario, but it's with the same person involved, but it's a different scenario. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up here. Let me go ahead here. Let me make sure we got here.
While you're doing that, Ernie, what I think overall, what the punchline for me, Andrew, what the punchline is that I'll be quite blunt with you. I've had 2 emails in the past 10 minutes, and it is from random subscribers that are from the bushes that say that a scenario like this scares them to death. And I think that if
that's the thing.
What you got for?
But that's the thing. I mean, it is scary. Even yes, granted, we said it. I ain't gonna front on it. We said it. Okay, right. It's there. It's clipped. All right, we said it. Whether it be out of trolling, anger, or just on the moment, it don't matter. It was said. All right. So I admit we did say that. All right. But done that. Not a lot of people are gonna like what a lot of people say. Did we go the extra mile because we were pissed off at people? Yes. And it was the wrong thing to say. But given the truth and the fact of the matter is that what I've been saying since yesterday, okay, is we said it, not as a bug in everybody's ear. Now people are paying attention. Right? There's no private photos. Okay, none. No private photos other than
You literally just said there was, that you were showing them and you deleted them. What the fuck are you talking about? You're going to backtrack and take that back. That's what I'm saying. You lie in the same breath. Something wrong with this. All of it.
My children sent to her and her children sent to me.
Okay.
Because there was one debacle, but it was fixed. It was accidental because it was sent in a file.
What debacle? What debacle are you referring
Liv
to?
sent me a file that was mixed up between that she wound up mixing 2 different files that she had on her computer into one. And she sent me that whole file. Basically what she did, she sent me 2 files and 1 file by accident. And I wound up with a picture of somebody else's kid that got deleted out of my phone. So it was an accidental send, and I did, and I was like, okay, I didn't even notice it. But when I went over it on a live, subs and other creators pointed it out, like, hey, those are so-and-so's kids. And then I went through after that live and I deleted it because I didn't even notice it because of how much shit we were going through at the time. But this is at the time Nicolina and Lips were beefing, and Lips was sending me a bunch of shit from their Discord for me to read through.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. VIA, how did she send these? Was this through email? Was it Messenger, Discord? What type of service or app did she use?
It was on Messenger. It's not hard for me to just delete something off of Messenger.
So Messenger. Okay. So just Facebook Messenger. Now that was my next question. Right. I understand it's accidental, and you said you deleted them, so it's going to show.
Point it out because I didn't notice it. because at the time, that time it was Lips, the Mean Girls, and Nicolina beefing. Then me and the rest of the crew beefing with all of them. And then Lips obviously was part of that crew at one point, was sending me messages for me to go and use on a live. And she didn't realize, and I didn't realize that there was a picture in there of somebody else's kid. And
let me ask you what
bullshit. I'm calling your bluff. You don't accidentally send a picture of somebody's kids. You don't accidentally save a picture of somebody's kids. And this really does have the smell of as below, as above, so below, fucking dick sucking bitch ass all over, because that's the type of shit she used to do with me. She tried to get me to dox people's kids. And her and Lips are really fucking close behind the scenes. I'm tired of this shit.
Now we got rid of it.
Was they one picture or was they more than one picture?
Just one. Because right next to it was a picture of Bandit.
Oh, okay. So Bandit's nudity?
No, just Bandit.
Let me ask you a question.
Bandit's nudity was sent later on down the road.
Okay, so that was Bandit's nudity in the same file?
No, separate.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question here. So
that was totally different day, different conversation, different file.
Out of everything that's happened in the past 3 days, 4 days, however long this has been going on, today or yesterday, was there any substantial real life stuff happening to anyone?
No, not that I know of. No, not in my personal group. Not that I know of.
Not right here.
No, nothing.
No. Look at the screen.
What?
Lips is saying, "Don't send weirdos to my home asking for my 4-year-old when I'm gone. Then I won't retaliate back." That would be real life, wouldn't it? Has she not told you about?
But that I don't. She mentioned that. I think a few days after it. So probably I think that happened a couple of days before this happened.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't. There we go. Right there.
Yeah, she posted that. I believe that was from today when she said that. But like I said, that I believe happened a few days before any of this shit even started. So I have not personally had time to talk to Lips about that situation in itself because I've been busy with real life shit. So I have not had a chance.
That's pretty serious, right?
Yeah, when I found out, I was pissed.
In defense of Lips, like I would be very highly upset if, and this is the connotation here. You see on the end of weirdos, weirdo, what is that? That's an S, right? So typically that means more than one, right? So there's been more than one weirdo coming to her house asking for a 4-year-old.
She's had issues around surrounding her home for quite some time in real life. So I mean, when she said
that's
weirdo,
not real life though, right? It's real life.
No, in real life. I mean, it got to the point where last year she had to update her camera system. Get a camera system for her whole house. So she's been dealing with a lot of crazy shit around her real life home and her kids.
So now let me ask you, and maybe you don't know. If you don't know, then please don't speak for her. But in this scenario, is she saying that maybe this is an issue with the neighbor sending people over? Or because it feels like, genuinely, it feels like she's saying she's retaliating against people on the internet who are sending weirdos to her home, right?
I'm not entirely, like I said, I haven't had a chance to discuss that with her. So I'm not entirely sure. I would say it's been the neighbor this whole time because that's basically who's been, fucking with her home and shit. But I'm not entirely sure.
She hasn't told you. I mean, surely she would call the police about this, right?
Yeah, I think she did. Like I said, I'm not sure.
Did she?
I'm not sure. I think she did because that's what I tell her anytime something happens. Call the fucking police. Get it on camera. Deal with it. Do it the right way before you say anything on the net. But I ain't had a chance to, like I said, talk to her about it because I've been busy in real life.
When's the last time you talked to her? Were you guys on a stream yesterday together?
I think I talked to her. Yes, outside of through chat on live in person. Personally, I talked to her. I think like 3 days ago.
And she never mentioned this to you.
No. I mean,
fair enough.
I heard tidbits about it, and then I left. I wasn't on the phone long with her because I was on the phone with her, and then I had to leave for the day. I had shit I had to do. So.
Okay. Fair enough. I think, in defense of Lips, like weirdos coming to my house, like there'd be one, and I'd leave him laying on the porch so that the next one, he wouldn't even get out the car. You follow me? That's pretty substantial. And Lips, I would just say I'll pray for you in that situation in hopes that, nothing further of that nature will transpire. Like that's definitely a scary deal. Ernie, you have anything to add? Ernie, you muted? Maybe he's doing something else here.
You can be tight with somebody and not talk to them on a daily.
Say that again, Andrew?
I said you could be tight with somebody and not talk to them on a daily.
No, yeah, I agree. 100,000%.
Oh, I'm over here reading chat too, so that's why I might say certain things and I don't mean to interrupt. I'm just like, but it's like, listen, I'm tight with Lips, yeah, but I don't talk to her on a daily like I used to. I'm barely ever home these days. The longest I've been home was literally just the other day in over a month.
Let me ask you this. I recall for a stretch of time there, seemed like every time you went live, you had a beer, huh?
Yeah, I quit in February.
How'd you quit?
I was halfway through. Listen, I made my usual drink, my Mountain Dew mixed with whatever liquor I had. I was halfway through my second one. And I got this really bad taste in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so I was thinking, okay, whatever, it ain't shit. So I took another sip and I wanted to throw up. Now, mind you, I was halfway through my second cup and I still had a half a bottle of Bacardi left.
Mm-hmm.
And this doesn't taste right. So I just took a swig of the Bacardi and that didn't taste right. So I took all my drinks, and I dumped them all down the fucking kitchen sink. And I ain't looked back.
So let me ask you this. Is alcoholism genetic in your family?
Yes.
So let me paint a picture here for you. You beat genetics, Andrew.
Yep.
You know how hard that is? You
Extremely.
whip alcoholism in your generation for your children. You whip genetics, right? That's nature.
If you didn't see my live from earlier today, what kills me is that, again, this all starts in Discord, just like the first time. I have 20 minutes left, and then I'm going to come back later tonight, hopefully, around 10. I'm not promising. If nobody's live, I want to give someone else a chance to go live today. We'll see if somebody goes live in between, or if anybody wants to come tell me they want to grab a link. But I want you to watch earlier live, if you didn't, about the connection with Lips and Linda. And then I want you to think about the connection Linda was paying to come to my home and serve me with court papers. That I, somewhere in real life, know this guy's from somewhere. He's from my neighborhood of McKeesport or Glassport, Pennsylvania, I believe, or up here in Carrick. And I'm going to get to the fucking bottom of it. Because the dude came to my house and sat outside my house. He was a stalker. It was more than just giving court papers. He quit coming to my front door and started coming to my back door that people don't use. I'm done playing games. How do you know this man from Pittsburgh? Who is he? Huh, Linda? Huh, Lips? I don't think you understand how done with games I am. I want to know where Summer is and why you people are playing the strangest fucking games in her case. I'm not a crybaby and I'm not a bitch and I don't run away. And I know my father has borderland. I know what my father did. I know who my father is. I'm not fucking with you people. Where my cousins at? The Stanleys, Morlock Elliots. Why don't you come up here and explain a bunch of shit, huh? Oh, actually, I'm not going to go to Jody Sue's. I changed my mind about that. Here's what I'm going to go to. This came on my news feed. It's not my area, but it talks about my area and the areas all around. It's a 3-minute video. I want you to hear how Pennsylvania is on the line of the hubs.
Human trafficking is considered to be a form of modern-day slavery in which a trafficker is going to take advantage of that victim and coerce them into engaging in commercial sex acts or labor services against his or her will.
And today, community leaders and state police came together in York County to talk about preventing that exact thing from happening, human trafficking. It was all part of the 10th annual Unstoppable You York Conference. CBS 21's Alex Thill was there and shows us just why the Keystone State is so important when it comes to stopping trafficking.
TJ, today was incredibly informative as state law enforcement officials shared ways they've seen human trafficking happen across the country. And some of those ways might surprise you.
Pretty much all of Pennsylvania is considered our hotspot.
Carrie Dwyer, a criminal investigations intelligence analyst, says the latest report from Shared Hope International shows that the Commonwealth is one of the largest hubs for human trafficking.
You know, because we have so many of those interstates, they all kind of intersect with one another, so you're getting all that out-of-state traffic coming through Pennsylvania.
The Commonwealth received an F-grade ranking in that report card, so there's lots of work to do.
Community members who share the same commitment in protecting victims and holding offenders accountable. That's huge.
But Trooper Reynolds says that starts with raising awareness.
Criminals aren't always doing the same thing repeatedly, right? They change up their methods, and we have to change. We have to react to that.
Carrie says there's 3 main types of human trafficking: child coercion, sex trafficking, and labor trafficking. So, who can be a victim?
Anyone and everyone. Doesn't matter age, doesn't matter race, doesn't matter gender, doesn't matter if they're homeless living out on the streets or if they come from a nice wealthy family.
Carrie says many gangs are turning to human trafficking instead of drug trafficking because it lowers the risk of getting caught.
If a gang member is pulled over in a traffic stop, he has a kilo of cocaine in the car, they're getting arrested right away, right? But if they have a 21-year-old female in the car with them, being, present with that person isn't a crime.
But that's not the only reason human trafficking is on the rise. Carrie says as of 2024, the trafficking business brings in an estimated $236 billion in illicit proceeds. That's up $64 billion from the year before.
It's estimated there's over 50 million victims of human trafficking worldwide.
So, what are some signs of human trafficking police say you should look out for?
If they have a name that's tattooed on them and they don't want to explain who that name is, a lot of traffickers brand their victims by having their names tattooed on them. Runaway juveniles, who are they running away to? Who are they, communicating with? Who are they running away from?
The sign I'm holding here shows the 3 main ways that law enforcement say you can help: recognize, report, and rescue. Recognize that there is a human trafficking problem here in PA, report anything that seems suspicious or out of the ordinary, and rescue by calling the number you see on your screen. In York County, I'm Alex Thill, CBS 21 News.
I have about 10 minutes left. Let's look and see if we can find anything else interesting to watch. I try to switch it up and put content that goes with my content. I don't want it to be that long. That's the same one. I'll probably just cut it short for right now, a few minutes, because I didn't have anything else up. I thought this would last a little longer. I'm going to come back later and we'll go over the rest of Benny. We got about an hour left, a little over. I'll stay for the whole thing. I'm going to try to come back later, if not tomorrow, and then I don't promise you because I forget and then I get into something else, depending on what I'm thinking and what happened over the night. I think we got through the most important parts. Like, all we could do is just keep talking about it. We can't allow creators that are out here to help children talk about harming other people's children. What kind of help are you to the Summer Wells community or any community if you're out here searching for a missing child, having people's kids taken from them, and then threatening other creators' children with the dark web? No matter what, whether it's a threat or it's not a threat, it's not right to do, and it's disgusting, especially when we're all out here looking for a missing baby. Nobody's babies deserve that, whether you like their parents or not. That's some fucking bullshit. Nicolina, I highly, highly advise you get this. You go to a district attorney and you press charges on Lipsy and Pandrew, even for the threat. That's nothing to joke around with. Nothing at all. And I think they both deserve to be in court, in my opinion, over the threat alone. All right, guys. I'm going to go. I'm ending, 11 minutes early. My grandbabies are crying. The kids are cooking. I can smell it. So I'm going to go see what's going on. I've already spent almost 4 hours on the web today, and I'm going to try to come back for 2 more. All right. Give me a thumbs up, a like, peace and love. Hopefully I'll see you later. Bye.